Okay, we're streaming really early today because we're doing this live and in person, which is crazy to me. Our good friend Russell is in town, and so we decided to have a blowout game. Fantastic. You guys are in the pits, the pit. Remember the pit? You guys fought the elementals, and there was the turtle who got away, and there was a table with a bunch of scrolls and maps and a bunch of literature on the table that so far you guys have not examined. And then there was a ladder leading down into a deep, dark pit. Gee, I wonder what's down there. If only there was a map spoiler. Anyway, have at it.
I want to go down third.
I want to go down third.
Down third.
Wait, what's on this table?
So last thing Van saw was the turtle disappeared. And he didn't think it went behind him because he could see the whole ramp. So if no one stops him, he's going towards the ladder. So
Yeah, so the turtle opened up a gateway and stepped through it. The gateway closed. So yeah. Oh, you were blind.
Yeah.
Is he still blind?
Easy information for you to get from your cohorts,
Okay,
I'm
fair.
sure.
Oh.
And we'll just eliminate the metagaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at as after the turtle disappears, I kind of hold up my satchel a little bit. I'm like, oh, I have a delivery. Oh no. Just put the satchel back.
She's just gonna be near.
Because the mask is in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Because you guys were told that you needed to give up the mask when you were asked for it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
I was just trying to save some steps so we don't have to go down the ladder. It's like, all right, delivered it. It's gone. Okay, let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Susie's gonna go up to Van and be like, Van, can you see us, Van?
Yeah, it was just temporary.
Okay.
I can see now.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You're waving your fingers. I can't tell.
Ooh. All right. Since I was stopped, I'll take a look at our literatures on the table before we head down the Pete.
Yeah, so one of the maps is a map of the entire region, and there's lots of circles, and then they're X'd out in different areas, presumably ones that they've visited before. On the map right now, you can tell this is exactly where you guys are, but there's a big circle, and then it looks like they've just recircled that same circle several times, like almost like they found what they were looking for, kind of an indentation. Here, where you guys are, yeah.
It looks like a massive game of tic-tac-toe.
It does look very similar to a massive game of tic-tac-toe. A lot of the scrolls you see a lot of circles on words indicating life powder or rebirth powder. But anything that it refers to, it definitely refers to some type of dust holding magical properties.
Is this in common?
It's in common.
And we all have bags? So you can just take the life powder in the bag and
So
take
it's just references to a life powder
Oh, I
or a
thought there was
rebirth
a bag
dust,
of
but
life
there's
powder.
not
Okay, put it in the bag.
there's not actual dust.
It's actually really just whey protein.
And then there is also a book with a bookmark that has been placed about 3/4 of the way through the book itself.
What's the book?
It does not have a title on its front cover, but it's leather bound.
I opened the book, being the well-read individual I am.
You open it and you discover that it is a journal.
Ooh, yes, I start perusing the journal.
You start perusing the journal. On the very last page before where the bookmark marks the progress, it starts talking about a man named Seymour who finally brought back what they were looking for from a local college
Okay.
across the realm. It's local across the realm. It's local to the realm.
Any more information about this Seymour?
Seymour what?
I've been waiting.
He's
I wanted to do it so bad.
he's been reassigned.
Seymour has been Anyways, okay. I relay this information to the group.
I make the Seymour joke again.
And I laugh, chuckle.
So this is like an active excavation, right? Is there any like mine carts or ores or like piles of anything around that we see?
You do not see any piles of anything. You do not see mine carts. You don't really see any excavation equipment of any kind.
Is
All right.
there a possibility that we can take before going into the pit that we could take a short rest? We have time for it. I'm just saying, I'm a warlock. I could get some spell slots.
I love a good nap time.
I'm just asking a DM, is this a possibility? Are we in like serious danger?
Well, you know, in the last session, the only person that got away, you did see went to an entirely different plane of existence. Those of you that could see,
Yeah.
beyond that gateway is definitely not this realm, right? It was actually religion check
Ooh.
from someone.
Guidance. What happened?
Yes. I was about to roll medicine. What is religion? Get my religion on. Can I get an amen from the crowd?
Amen.
Oh, there
Amen.
we go. 13 and guidance.
Yep.
It's a D4, right?
It's a D4.
I almost did a D6.
If it's a 1, you're screwed.
That'd be a 13, 16.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're pretty sure you saw the skyline of Avernus beyond that gate.
Have you been there before?
He would know it.
Have we been there before?
People know of Avernus. It's the same way like we know of hell.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
We haven't been there, but yeah.
Speak for
I would
yourself.
like the information that wherever our foe has left, he has left for much darker, hotter environments, like Phoenix. And then,
Like Phoenix.
No offense.
Or if that's
And then everybody else that was down there, you guys dispatched. So as far as like anybody having a knowledge base that there are intruders dressed in cultist garb, that's not really a worry. So if you would like to take a short rest or a long rest, now might be an opportune time.
Is the tower still up?
The tower, the scout tower, yes, I believe so.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and climb that.
Okay, yeah, you can climb that tower.
Go up and just kind of be a scout for a bit.
Yeah, you head up that tower, and as you're scouting, you're kind of like, why was this tower even here? It doesn't add much to the vantage point at all.
Yeah.
It was like they were just looking for something to do.
I'm still below like the actual lip of the.
Oh yeah, you're still
Yeah.
like well below. It was really just to maybe see people coming 5 seconds faster.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just hanging up there just in case someone comes down. They're like, oh, the scout's not there.
I look at, I think it was for aesthetic reasons.
Oh, yeah, so really feng shui.
They're going great right here.
I just feel positive vibes coming from the tower.
so yeah, short rest or long rest?
Honestly, long.
If we can do a long, we're doing a long.
And I'm gonna search the body too.
You're not gonna find anything on the bodies of the cultists. Bradley, high or low?
We'll go 5.
It's too late to guidance.
Much too late for guidance. Cool. Yeah, you guys take your turns on the watchtower and you get your long rest in. And there you go.
Sweet.
Oh crap! Okay, hold on.
Oh, are you doing your portents?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that
You know
that's
what?
your
Joke's
actual
on you,
podcast.
Russell. Russell, you're laughing a whole lot, but I tell you what, you won't be soon.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've looked at the map.
I know. One of the rolls, though, one of the rolls is super high, one of the rolls is super low.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want out of a portrait, in my opinion.
This one.
Also, today, Russell will not be played by Megan's other character, which is a girl. Russell's character will be played by a man, a black man.
Solid reference.
Sorry, you lost the cool red
Wait, which one?
coat though.
Russell's gonna be played by.
I am a black man too.
It's true. Laura's also played by a black
Hello,
man.
friend.
A full black man.
I'm a little smaller.
With my fiddle.
Oh no.
All right, you have all long rested. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
What you just long
This doesn't
rested?
exist.
All right. Well, now that we've long rested, first thing I'm going to do is cast Shield of Faith. Let's just pop that on real quick.
Mage armor 2. This didn't go wrong last time we recast these spells.
Yeah. It's a free slot actually with my selection, so it doesn't even cost a spell slot for me
Wow.
to do it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna tune my
Tune your toots.
tune my toots.
My favorite bard. A man of culture.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna do some stretches.
Getting limbered up?
Yep.
Yeah, solid. You get a +1 on dexterity checks.
Yay! Guys, I got to stretch. Alright. I should probably get more sleep. Does anybody want scrap paper?
Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
8 hours.
It does. I mean,
Have your
that's-
got my digital paper.
For sure. Last 10 minutes or 1 minute.
10 minutes, never mind.
Okay.
Does
that's what I
anybody want
But I'm
paper?
not going to do it right now.
thought.
Anybody want paper?
Oh, we got some paper.
Oh, it's on Baldur's Gate. It lasts for 8 hours.
Isn't that what we're playing?
Yeah, we're not playing by BG3 rules. What do you think this is? A virtual world? How amazing would that be? No, this is reality where we pretend we're in a tabletop world. Stay alive, stay alive. Yeah, stay alive. You guys won't be, by the way.
No.
Did we at least get bardic inspiration for that? I'm just saying.
You get an additional 2 charges of bardic inspiration. So
Wait, ready?
Yes. How long does that last?
uh,
Not the 2, but like the actual part. It's like,
until they use it.
oh, okay.
She's like, you're gonna need
Well,
it.
when
Yeah.
in the next minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, how often do we hit a minute when we're doing combat? Yeah.
10 rounds is a long time in
Yeah.
combat. So
It's true. We never really make it past 5, and if we do, we go for like 6.
So doing it now would be a waste.
Doing it now would be questionable. Yeah.
What is that medical name?
Okay. Everybody pre-gamed up.
Is it +1 dexterity saving throws?
Yeah.
Write it down, don't forget.
Just for now, though.
No, I know, just for the next one.
Yeah.
And the next time I play. And the next Thursday.
All right.
10 minutes. No, just as a correction.
Still good.
Hey!
Now what? Only one more way. There's 2 ways to go. You can leave, or you can descend into the mouth of madness.
We didn't release. Oh, we did release all the gnomes, right?
Out in the giant cage outside, you released all those gnomes, and they told you that there were more being held prisoner in the pit.
I feel kind of bad for having a long rest knowing that they're down below.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad, but not
No.
too
I mean,
It's
hey,
like when you're on an airplane, we were just putting our masks on first so we could help later. I will rationalize a good sleep.
Thank you. I needed that.
How deep is this mouth?
Do you want to find out?
It
That's what happens when you bring a 12-year-old. Alleged 12.
It's quite deep, and all you can really see from you, there's about 40 feet of a descent before you're no longer really able to see anything except for a very soft glow coming from deeper within the pit.
All right. Well, now we're going to go ahead and descend and save our villagers.
I'm just gonna throw out there's a movie about descending called The Descendants.
Yeah.
It did not turn out great for people, but we can do it.
The
Wait, is that the
Descendants or
cave
Descent?
movie?
The Descent. Sorry, I'm thinking.
I've actually run that as a campaign for you before.
Yeah, did it end well for me?
No.
No.
Unseen servants communicate to me. No.
I'm not super familiar with the
I
spell.
don't believe they.
I don't
they
think
just
so.
move
Move things
small
and do
tasks.
things. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can like telepathically tell them things, but they
Mhm.
can't do the reverse.
Can't tell it to me. Yeah. As I said, servant down into the hole.
Are you talking about message?
No.
Unseen servant, they cannot communicate with you. They can follow orders, and that's pretty much it. They're basically a Sesame Street puppet.
Aren't we all?
Okay, I guess we're going down. I
We're
feel
going
that's-
down?
That's where we're
Yep.
getting
Okay, so Ryoko's third.
Yep, yep, yep.
Who would like to be first?
Well, let's send our beefiest. Oh, we don't have one.
Oh, no. What happened to the beef? Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Oh, no.
It's, you're just as good.
To be fair, to be fair, the beef was also a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Van will want to inspect the ladder and he'll go down first.
Oh, great. I was gonna do rock, paper, scissors. I'll go
After-
second then.
After inspecting the ladder, you're very confident in its ability to hold. Like it's a very good construction.
Cool.
Last
I'm
for
the
bar.
You're not sure why you're here yet.
Yeah, I'm right around here.
I'll protect you.
That person's bag is smoking and
All right, as you guys reach the bottom of the ladder,
I would say we're all still fully garbed as cultists.
Okay, yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah. That was a good point.
Yeah,
It's not my color. It doesn't really bring out the flare in my eyes. But
you don't have to worry about that. You're wearing a
There's
mask.
some
Oh.
subtle blues in the black
Okay.
garb.
All right.
Still
I'll take it.
clad in the cultist garb, you all arrive at the bottom of this incredibly long ladder. Like one misstep, and you guys would have taken so much fall damage
Oof.
that there would have been no reason for me to have a mini for your character anymore. It was really long. So as you guys got about 50 feet down the ladder, you're able to see what's making that glow. And then after another 40 feet, you guys hit very soft sand. If you look up, suspended in the very middle of this gigantic cavern, this big, huge pit, much wider than the mouth of the pit that you guys climbed down into, is a large glass-like bowl that has been secured by chains to the walls of the cavern. And this huge glass-like bowl is what's glowing. In the center of this glass-like bowl is a very large metal piece with a bunch of holes poked through it. And from those holes, almost like the holes of a colander, from those holes drips incrementally a crimson fluid dripping down into the soft sand in the middle of the cavern, as you can see by the big red circle on the map. As you look around across the walls of the cavern, you see secured to mostly upright beds, so they're standing at kind of an angle, are gnomes that have been restrained and strapped down. From the gnomes, you see systems of tubes that seem to exit the gnome's flesh and run up the walls. And once they get about 30 feet up the walls, they then begin to lead up to the top of this very large glass-like fabriole. And you can see that there seems to be that crimson fluid that's dripping from the bowl is dripping into is what's filling up that glass bowl.
Yes. That was very good storytelling, though. Can I just like compliment you on how well described that was?
Oh, stop. The sand in the center of the cavern is stained red, and the smell of a very metallic smell, like that of iron, fills the air.
Ugh.
Is there anyone else down
Besides you guys and all the gnomes that have been restrained, you see nobody else now.
Did you still have the diary, or did you read the color of this life powder, rebirth powder?
I perused through the diary that I assume I still held on to.
Convenient.
See, like I could be like, oh yeah, you definitely still have it, or I could be like, well, you assumed wrong because you begin patting your pockets. So you're flipping through the diary, and really there's entries about installing the gigantic mechanism. There's entries about how they finally figured out how to pump blood upward, and this is what they did. There's entries detailing how many gnomes got lost on which days. There are, and by lost I mean which gnomes exsanguinated, and that they hope the job is done before they run out of commodity.
Well, is it convenient that one of our party members has the phlebotomy background?
Rightly not, no. He's the one, so I would ask, is this a sanitary location?
Looking around, you see that this is not a sanitary location, and you have not purchased any iodine
Oh no.
in your last visits to town.
They have no arm scrubs. How alive are these gnomes looking?
Which one would you like to go up to?
We'll go with the guy directly to my left.
Right here?
Yeah.
Roll me a medicine check.
And medicine. 5.
This is a gnome. If you were to make a quick guess, he might be napping.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Do you need help?
Do you
over
just
here?
like wave your hand in front of him like that?
Yeah, try to get his attention a little bit. Like.
He's breathing shallowly.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I
He's
go up
excited.
with him too and see like where the stuff is coming from to see if there's a way to stop it?
Sure.
Clearly need somebody
Roll
smarter
me
than me.
roll me a medicine.
Guidance. I'm just kidding. Can I?
Yeah.
I like this.
Guidance.
Full on.
Well, that was a one.
This is a gnome.
Guys, me.
Yes, thank you.
So on this particular gnome,
I don't feel so bad. Thank you.
the tubes that you're pretty sure are what's carrying the blood out of the gnome, it travels down his shirt collar. So you're not able to see where it's actually been inserted. but you're still pretty sure that it's got to be in him somehow.
Yeah. Guys, I might need more of an adult-to-adult.
What color is the blood coming out of him?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You would wager, based on previous experience, that the blood is red,
That's what I
but
believe.
the tubing is not clear. So you're not actually able to see it flow. You have no idea the speed at which it is flowing. You don't know if it's flowing at all or if it's just kind of sitting there. It's more of like a thick burnt orange kind of color.
See, the professional in me, there's so many questions and things I want to do, but the guy who just rolled a 5 is like, I cannot honestly justify doing any of those.
I mean, hey, Focus can be a scholar who gets it wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, have you talked to Volo in BG3?
All right.
Yeah.
Just go to remove a worm. I'm going to go to remove the worm now. Where did you say the hose was going into?
It goes down his shirt collar.
I'm going to try to cut open the shirt and see where the hose is going.
I didn't think that's the direction. I thought you were going to cut through his shirt and like the tube. I don't know why.
I'm not going to jump there. If it's like connected into the jugular or something like that, I'm not just going to yank it out.
I just felt the need to explain my like the immediate gasp
Oh.
because my head went there before you said anything and I gasped, so I felt the need to explain it.
As you cut open his shirt, you see that there is a needle-like item attached to the end of that burnt orange tube.
Yeah.
And it has been inserted into the gnome's armpit.
Ooh.
Which side?
Right. His right.
His right. Okay, got you. Okay. Nothing good. I read it in a book once. Okay, so who has a high dexterity?
Ooh, I do.
I would hope. Yeah.
Yes.
Rogue.
I was gonna suggest that whoever has a high dexterity try to remove the needle gently, not yank it out.
After I like assumed we were yanking it out, like without anyone even using words. I could do that if no one else has confidence in their dexterity.
We could try stopping the circulation beforehand.
Yeah.
See what happens.
We just tie off
Look at
this.
some stats.
I walk over,
Provide
I
stats.
touch the hose, and I just pinch the hose.
Yeah, that's basically what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
The bard pinches the hose. You're not really sure if it's doing anything because you still can't see flow.
Do I feel anything like pressure building on one side? Anything? Like I can pinch it to like.
Yeah, you can pinch it.
Okay.
It's
Is he feeling a pulse?
I was holding the hose.
That's what I mean. You
What?
feel vibration. Though.
give me a medicine check.
17.
Ooh.
You do not feel a pulse or a vibration. You just know that you're now squeezing a tube.
Oh.
They're doing a really good job with it.
But yeah, you're doing a pretty good job at squeezing that tube closed.
Okay, so you're getting twine.
Probably. I think I have rope. I think we all have rope.
I was gonna say if we try to clamp it and then we can pull the needle. If it's
How-
not vibrating, it should be
how
safe
much-
to pull
How
out.
much like play do I have in this tube?
You have a pretty, you have an acceptable amount of slack in that tube as it travels up. So like it goes down his shirt collar, and from there it travels up onto the wall behind him, and then upward. Once it's been attached to the wall behind him, there's no slack from there going up. But like right here, you have enough where you can kind of maneuver it.
Could I tie a
Manipulate it.
knot in there?
You wouldn't be. You don't have enough to tie a knot in the tubing itself.
I have sturdy cloth. Will that help you?
That will definitely help us once the needle's removed.
Yeah.
Try some first aid, just
But I have
apply pressure when the.
My main concern is, we do save this one fellow. What's to say that it doesn't accelerate it for everyone else to meet the demands?
Well,
Oh,
we
that's a
can't leave them here. The longer they're here, the closer they are to death. So
Are there any gnomes that are stirring, moving?
Looking around, give me a perception check. Give me a looky roll.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
somebody
Yeah,
can
so
roll at least.
the eerie red glow that is coming from the bowl makes it a little hard to make out gnomes from all the way across the cavern. But you do see several that are still like trying to lift their heads, like they've noticed you're here. They're trying to lift their heads and look at you. You have some that seem to be unconscious, but are still kind of twitching very lightly, as if in a bad dream. So there are still gnomes that are, as best you can tell, alive.
I said we should go to the first closest gnome that's visibly conscious. We should go to that as a group.
Yes, that's a good idea. Maybe determine why they haven't eaten it up themselves.
Because we don't see any guards down here, right?
There's no guards. Their wrists, ankles, and torsos are
okay.
belted down against the table. They're fully restrained.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so that-
I guess that makes sense.
I say my idea, that we take it out as quickly as possible and try to get all of them down as quickly as possible. Either that or find a way to disable the device. See if there's a way we can shut
Or
off.
just cut the tubes.
Yes, but we
They're going to drain out though.
Yes.
If you cut the tubes, it's just
So,
gonna,
yeah.
gravity's going to just pull it all out.
Thanks to our friend Pyragus. Yes, Pyragus. That's the word I was trying to say. Well, what we could do is if we just spend some time unstrapping them all and bring them towards the center, they'll still be more slack. So even if they have to lay on the ground, we should be able to have them all near each other, and then we'll be able to gank and apply pressure to all of them
I like it. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
simultaneously.
If we did Ray of Frost, would that freeze the tubes and stuff inside and it would delay it coming out?
In theory.
It slows their movement. If you want to be very liberal with that meaning, you can slow their blood pumping.
Where she thinking is actually in the right area.
You can try.
Not
Yeah,
on the
I-
gnomes, but on like the tubes
On the tubing,
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah, you could try.
Well, I'm going to try.
I was about to say, that's actually, I like where you're thinking on that
Yeah.
one. That's not.
Because that's
bad idea.
a cantrip. Sorry.
I was gonna start doing Eldritch Blast, but you know, it might not happen.
Stop. Oh, fine. Okay. So I just- 15 plus I think it's 6. Is that right? No, plus 3. Wait, don't technical what is that you add to it?
What's that?
Or did
Right, I
you
can see.
Okay, cool. Then 21.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. That's cool. You're just looking to freeze the blood that's in the tube.
The one that's like where it's trying to draw out, so that way it doesn't keep pumping. Isn't that what we were talking
Yeah.
about?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Where it doesn't flow, it's right
Yeah,
on.
so it feels like it's
Yeah, you cast Ray of Frost on this tube. Well, now that tube is like covered in frost,
yeah.
but again, you can't
Can't
see
see.
through the tube, so you have no way
She has
of
double
knowing.
sight. Obviously, she could see through it.
I do have double sight.
It doesn't give you true sight or
I
anything.
know.
Is one side like getting empty? Because
You can't see through it.
But can we see where the tube is leaking from?
No, it's way up there.
Who has Firebolt? Does anybody have Firebolt in our group? I was gonna say we could cauterize it, same theory, cauterize it, close it, just burn the tip off. Disconnect it, and that way it doesn't flow out, but just burn the tip on the tube.
Uh-huh.
I don't have Firebolt, but it's.
But then would we also be attacking the poor gnome?
No,
Well,
you
we're
do it on
doing
the
it
tube. You do it on the tube, and then it
Okay.
just cauterizes it and seals the
Yeah.
ends.
Or we could just cut the tube in pie.
Yeah, that too.
Uh-huh.
Well, first you want to start to get everyone nearby so we
Yeah,
can start.
let's start that. I think let's start off in that area, and then we'll do experiment with it.
So first, we're just trying to move everyone towards the center.
How
So
many gnomes is that?
Let's count the gnomes.
20 or
6, 9,
16?
12, 15, 18.
Oh.
The perfect number, and obviously one that I planned.
I pull my girl academia character and do like Rain Frost in one hand and like fire in the other.
Do you have both cantrips?
I do.
I
I won't do it,
like,
but.
yeah. Kinda, yeah. It's not going to be anywhere near as effective.
No, it's okay. But I look real cool, guys.
You have a 6-second delay between switching, but you'll
That's
still be
okay.
able to do it.
Roland shows up. I am here.
Jason, how'd you get in my house?
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to gnomes. Is that what we're doing?
We're just trying to remove them from their straps and stuff like that and drag them towards the center. So whatever we do, we try to do it like all at the same time. So like if it does start drawing from one person really fast, they don't die.
Luckily, the gnomes are not that heavy. In theory.
So you're
They're
trying,
dead.
you're going to start with this guy because you're already there.
Yeah.
You're trying to move him toward the center.
Yeah, try to free them from the straps and stuff like that and move them towards the center.
What are
Cool.
the straps made of?
Leather. You can undo his straps, but he is still going to be attached by that tube that's been fixated to
That's
the wall.
Okay, I thought it was
behind
fairly
him.
hanging. That was my bad.
No, it's loose, kind of going behind him until it gets to the wall. That way, whoever was actually working with it had like some give, some play.
Okay.
But then it's been affixed to the wall, and it goes up. What did I say? 30 feet
Mhm.
before traveling through the air to the fabrial
So
that's
our,
been suspended.
so it looks like our other option is going to be either one, stopping the device, or two, just taking our chance with how quickly we can disconnect the gnomes and see. Each of us, if we have a plan, each of us can take one gnome at a time and disconnect.
What would happen if we shot for the thing up in the air? Would that stop it for everybody at the same time? Or
Yeah.
we...
Could, and it could cause them to bleed out or
See, I just can't picture this in my head.
blow up. So it could do that too, but it could just
The
stop.
colander-
Then it's a bad idea.
colander
No,
of
I would
blood
not say bad idea.
with a bunch of people collecting into the same colander, and then it's dripping into some sand and making that sand red.
Mm-hmm.
To my knowledge.
Yep.
So first, before we do that, I want to try to see if the pin or whatever is holding the tubing to the wall is held fast by more than 10 pounds worth of force. I'm trying to mage hand, which goes 30 feet up, to see if I'm able to pull whatever's holding the tubing to the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Higher luck.
I'll go low this time.
You see your mage hand kind of struggle as it pulls, but then it does pull out that pinion.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right. I'll let. I don't know. Does anyone else have mage hands by chance? Perfect. All right. Well,
Can we make our mid chance high five?
Yep. We can go high five real fast.
Yeah.
Ethereal mage, ethereal high five.
Yeah. Everyone, just try to pull out the pins as best as you can, and we'll deal with what we can. Whoever has their pin. What did I pull out?
It's like a U-shaped nail.
Okay.
Right. So, like it was hammered into the rock,
Mhm.
and then it's just meant to hold things against a wall.
Okay. All right. We will try to pull as many as we can out, and then we'll deal with the stragglers that are too tough in there.
I don't have mage hand, but if you pull it out, whoever doesn't have mage hand, like myself, can grab the gnome and focus on getting the gnome to the center.
Okay. So using mage hand, you guys are going to loosen up all of the tubing, and then you are going to move the gnomes into the center.
That's close.
Okay.
So we're on pin duty, and then Ryoko and
Focus.
Focus. Why did I forget that one?
Faceless.
I almost said.
We're-
I had a while ago.
We're gonna just say that process goes exceedingly easy for you guys.
Yay!
Despite the lack of muscle or any strength in this group, they're gnomes.
We'll drag.
Half-blood gnomes as well.
Yeah.
And then just because you guys don't want to get the gnomes close to the blood-soaked sand, you're stopping a good distance off. There you go.
For the ones that like seem severely injured, I have a lot of expenditures of healing that I can do, but it's minor healing.
Mhm.
But that might bite us in the ass
Well,
later.
Yeah, same. I do have a bunch of little healing, and that is it. So
Well, luckily we're underground because they're all miners now.
Like, I'm telling you.
They are all miners, including
I have to
the
ask.
3 children that are down here.
There's 3 of us. I mean, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Is that small one a child?
This one?
Yeah.
This one's a child. This one is a child. And this one is a child.
You are.
The trifecta.
It is a Amirage.
I totally know what that is.
I don't.
Made in China.
It's a child. That's right, Russell. It's a made in China.
Imagination.
Right, so you've got them all in the middle. They all seem incredibly exhausted. There are a few who can like sit up on their own. Most of them can do no more than like lay there and breathe. And one of the ones that is able to sit up on his own is trying to speak, and he just doesn't have the strength for it.
Aw.
I say we get this.
So the person's trying to talk.
I'm gonna use on him.
I thought I had a different thing.
I'm gonna use a real quick thing of where is it? Not that one, because that's way too high, and we're probably gonna get our butts kicked in a little bit. I'm gonna use a healing light on him.
What's I have too?
Okay, what's that? What is it?
It's just gonna be a D6 of healing.
And I'm gonna pinch that toe.
You cast healing light on him, and he gasps. You gotta get us out of here. You gotta get us out.
We're working on that. We're working on that.
Let's get these needles out.
And he just kind of repeats himself over and over. He's in shock.
Calm, my friend. Calm.
He's not calming down. He's in
Okay.
shock.
Do I have anything?
You do not have anti-shock spells,
We
I
have a
might.
bard.
and he's in shock.
Bard, sing to him, soothe him, sing a song.
I pull out the needle.
Medicine check.
Medicine. Oh my goodness.
I grab my sturdy cloth.
Yep. And
What'd you roll?
well, let me add
Right
my
in.
No, the number.
the 4 with a.
4, no, you didn't.
I was gonna say that's
No,
a
you
7
didn't.
total.
No, you didn't. You rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19. Okay.
You're
No.
using a portent?
Don't use.
No. Okay, then no, I won't.
You're giving the guy in time.
All right, that's gonna be the only time I check you on that.
Okay.
We're gonna
Anytime,
need that later.
anytime we're not in combat and you want to do something, just type at me. But guidance.
Okay, this is going into dice jail, but yeah, that's a total of so 1 plus 8 total.
Yeah, you rip that needle out, not really knowing anything about needles because your character's not a phlebotomist.
No.
And you're surprised that it goes straight, and you pull it outward, ripping flesh and spraying blood. Not much though. And the gnome doesn't seem to notice much, but you then immediately, with Susie's help, apply pressure to the wound, as everybody knows.
I like it
You
known that
should.
we use prestidigitation on the cloth so he doesn't
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. And now you've learned something vital about needles.
Rinse and repeat.
So-
And I tell them what happened. I said, so the needle goes backwards, not towards
Oh
you.
my God.
Cool. Yeah.
For
With,
no particular reason.
with that information, you go around the entire the entire circle, removing needles from gnomes to nobody else's suffering. Perception checks. Everybody. Everybody. Perception checks.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20. Wait, did you say
Me
that?
too!
Oh,
Yay!
hi, guys. So excited.
Best friends doing natural 20s. I sure
Seven.
hope you didn't need those natural 20s later.
Yeah.
18.
Cool. You didn't notice it. You're still kicking yourself over how you removed that first needle. Everybody else, you begin to hear that very slow dripping of blood as you're going around the circle removing needles. You're hearing that dripping get faster
Dang it, I knew
and
it.
faster and faster until when you look, it's a steady stream of blood now just pouring into the sand.
Guys, I don't know if the math is mathing.
Have we pulled out all the needles?
You've pulled out all the needles, and now air is rushing through those lines, and it's not going at the speed of them bleeding now. Now it's just
Tie
going.
off the needles.
Yeah.
Closes.
Got it. So can we like do our firebolt or frost whatever's to the drippy drip so it doesn't drip anymore at the top? Am I imagining this right? There's a bowl.
No, it makes sense. Yeah,
Can we,
the
like,
course,
try to
the
seal
It's
it?
really high up.
Well,
The
I'm
hoses.
tall in my brain, in my heart.
It's
In my
50
heart.
feet up.
Throw me!
Firebolt goes like 60 feet or 100 feet.
I think Great Frost is too.
I was about to say, are the gnomes are all disconnected.
The gnomes are all disconnected.
I'm gonna shoot this monk.
Give it on me, go, Captain!
Let's get the gnomes away from the center, and I say let's just blast that thing down.
Blast it!
Do we want to come down or do we want to stop them from dripping?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to drop on me.
What's underneath it? What's underneath it?
Us.
Well, we move it
Yeah,
away,
but, like, what's
step away
dripping- What's
from
it dripping on?
sand.
Sand.
But what's underneath the sand?
Blood.
Starlack.
Is there a bunch more sand near us? Can we like dilute it and put
So-
more sand on the bloody?
What are we seeing when it's dripping faster? Is the sand like not absorbing it fast enough and it's like running off, or
Good question. The sand is absorbing it, just not as quickly as it falls. So where what you once saw was blood-stained sand, you now see a very, very shallow puddle, the exact same size as the previous stain in the sand. So it's pouring down, it's creating a very small, a very shallow puddle, but you can tell it is being absorbed because the rate that this blood is now flowing into the sand, that puddle is not getting deeper, and it's not that circle is not getting wider.
Can you do prestidigitation on that puddle? And move the puddle square?
Yes.
I have it too.
we're all just cleaning sand now. We're sand cleaning.
All of us just.
I don't want others in the sand.
It's just like you're really mad at the janitors at work. I need you to go sweep the sand in the front of the building.
You instantly clean.
I'm back in the army all of a sudden.
So 1 cubic foot. How big is this circle?
A lot bigger than 1 cubic foot.
Like
It is
2 cubic feet?
like 15 cubic feet
No, so that
minimum.
won't do anything. What if we try to freeze them in the ground too, so that it just is a big old ice cube over somewhere instead?
Who has the cast bucket spell? Just start keep
Do
catching
we
it
have a
down
bucket
below.
before we try
Well,
to
that's
do
a-
magic?
I was joking about that.
Nope. We
We
did
have a
not.
bag. Do we have a bag holding?
I thought we did.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Catches it infinite.
that's not a bad idea. We keep
Griff,
the
you're
blood.
just in time. We're gonna catch all the blood in a bag of holding. Poor Griff.
Hey, Griff.
Hey,
This can't go wrong at all.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like shoving a dollhouse into a bag of holding. Nothing wrong can go with
Well,
that.
that's another idea. Is there something we could like? Is it a big hole that's dripping?
No, it's a bunch of small holes.
Can we just plug those holes?
If they're really high up.
50 feet.
I say we would just blast the thing down. Move everybody. I mean, but that's me, and I'm a very rash individual, so
We do have a few chains that they're hanging from. We can aim for those and have it tip to one side.
I like it.
Can we freeze it?
We can do all the things at the same time.
I don't have anything to freeze it with, but
I say we get the gnomes out of the way before we start
Yeah.
shooting stuff and blasting things.
They're like, why are you moving me so much?
Well, stop manhandling me, gosh. What was I just telling you?
We will start tying off the tubings just to try to slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
Shops.
Yeah, you're going through and you're tying off the tubing to try and mitigate that flow, and you're able to do so. But by the time you get you tie off that last one, that dripping does slow down back to its normal rate. But you see that giant glass bowl is now very nearly empty, and the majority of that blood has been poured into the sand.
Well, let's pulls out her shovel.
How,
I know.
how are the gnomes looking, by the way? Is there any that looks like they're about to die or anything?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
I've been doing so good at this. Thank you. I can't get a good roll the same amount. That's a 7, and you get me that. Okay, yeah. So
They were gonna do it in a bag of holding, Griff. Not advisable.
Holding is in the word. It doesn't, or in the name.
11.
Not a bag of catching. Yeah, they're gnomes. They look rough, man. Almost like people have been stealing their blood.
What?
And we just
Crazy.
made Chris Pratt a medic. I mean, that's immediately what comes to my mind. They bled so much.
I'm going to. Can I go up to where are we moving them to? Have we decided as a team?
Are you moving the gnomes?
Yeah, we
out of
moved.
the way of the blood soaked
Yeah.
funnel.
Where?
Probably close to the ladder.
Yeah.
You want to move them toward the ladder?
Yeah.
All right, let's move the gnomes toward the ladder.
Do you want help?
Before you just start shooting stuff.
Yeah. We also probably don't want the big bowl to crash into the ladder, so it's best to shoot it.
Away.
Yeah.
Let's use physics.
Yeah.
I don't know. With my medicine checks, my focus is just not really in it today. You know, yeah.
And then where are you guys standing for this haberdashery? You're going to stand behind.
Up the ladder.
Very chivalrous of you. Standing behind the unconscious.
Up the ladder. Up the ladder.
The ladder's blocked. I put the gnomes there.
Back at Baldur's Gate.
I think someone's calling me.
No, you're with us from now on for reasons we do not know.
Right.
Your fate is tied with us.
I said, why are we shooting down the door's empty? Why are we shooting down?
I don't really know.
We don't necessarily need, I think it was just we could. So
We
were
could,
allowed
so
to.
we're going to, yeah.
Well, we were originally going to do it so it stopped dripping into the puddle, right? But now it's already dripped into the puddle.
You feel the sand begin to
No, I
thrum
know. I don't want it to.
beneath your feet.
T-Rex, come on.
Stop.
You point at the sand and command it to stop.
Has
It does not do so, and it continues to
Shall
thrum
we
with more intensity.
set a trap for it? Fire on the top, or a little something. So it's I don't know what's happening.
Has anybody ever seen Flight of Dragons? The old
No.
cartoon from the 1970s, 60s? Super cheesy. Okay. A long story short, the hero defeats the villain, James Earl Jones, by just, I deny you. I deny, just says it to the evil magician, I deny you. And he starts just quoting random science. I'm going to do that. Just, I deny you. Hoping that works. I'm kidding.
Roll for denial.
Oh, yes.
Guidance.
It would have been funnier if anybody knew this obscure film.
The sand is now vibrating with such intensity that you can feel your feet start to sink slowly into the sand. What do you guys want to do?
I let out a sigh, cast Shield of Faith on my, or get ready to cast it, and I draw my piece. Because, yeah.
All right.
Vance is going to
I'm just gonna get ready to shoot whatever's coming out of there.
Is going to use his mage hand to just dig like a little divot into the sand to just try to make the blood flow. To see if it does flow. I don't know the physics of this blood.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do that with your mage hand, and the blood goes nowhere. Instead of flowing down into that divot, it actually begins to slowly rise up, as if a monstrous congealed form.
Firebolt. As soon as we see something that poke its head out, I'm firebolting.
Hold that thought.
Heat
It's
metal.
hot. I can't.
You didn't ready an action. I can't allow
No,
it.
I had it pulled up.
And
If you got the ice bolt in the other hand, you're cool. Just pull it off.
and it begins to take shape and take form into a very gooey, very glossy dragon. Now, this was Griff's idea, and I didn't have a mini for it. This dragon has 3 heads.
Oh.
This long ago, Griff redeemed some points for My Perfect Enemy, and he wanted a dragon with 3 heads. And tonight, you're getting a dragon with 3 heads.
That's awesome.
You can see the flesh on this dragon is loose and is hanging, and it's also bleeding from what look like to be open wounds. You can see the muscles beneath its loose skin, and you can see where the skin barely clings to his horns and his claws.
Ooh.
And I need everybody roll initiative.
While we do that, it was like as if it's been abused or as if it's like becoming made.
Like it's being made.
So, like, I have to applaud the storytelling, just because what came to my mind is like this. What is it, Prince Caspian? And you know the part where they're like scratching off Eustace's scales on there, and it's just described like flesh coming off of it. You know the scene I'm talking about, right?
What is this?
From not Prince Caspian, from Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. It's right after Prince Caspian, where Eustace gets turned into a dragon. Literally, Aslan just scratches all the scales off, and it's just flesh and nastiness.
No, I'm real excited to know that my original idea isn't so original, though.
No, it was actually super original, but like, it's just what the mental picture that came to my head, though.
Gotcha.
Once you finish.
Megan, what's your initiative?
10.
13.
8.
14.
15?
I'm busy digging the sand, guys.
All right. I'm going to. I gotta put like all of this in order real quick, so you guys get to make a quick plan.
Metagame moment.
Attack?
Oh, this is bad. Make sure that everyone's safe, because we kind of put them all in one spot for one breath from the dragon to destroy them all.
Oopsies.
There's no way you guys could have known. How would you have known?
It's not like we are in the cult of the dragon or anything.
Yeah.
Let's cut down the ladder so the dragon can't get out.
Yes.
Oh, wise.
Great idea. I see no flaws.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, MJ's already at the top.
I'll
do it for you guys.
That was real rough. Are there wings on the dragon?
There are wings on the dragon. There are half-formed wings. These wings have holes in them, and
So it can't fly yet.
and it is flying, but like a foot above the ground, and it is struggling as it continues to form its being.
Cure wounds.
It
It just wants to leave.
Are the 3 heads the same height as each other, or is
They are on the same level of each other. They are the same height, but you do notice that the heads are different colors.
I was about to ask.
I don't look for those things.
One is red,
No,
one is blue,
no.
and one is a sickly yellow.
No primary colors. I think. Now I'm second guessing it. That is right, right?
It is right.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
All right, anybody got a plan?
Well, my plan went away because it has some heads. Or I just embrace it.
Well, I mean,
My plan is to shoot the heads. I mean, I don't have much of a plan besides that, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Planning is not really my strong suit.
If it has one heart, we could go for the heart.
That makes way too much sense.
It does have one body, and you would assume it has one heart.
Do we recognize this dragon?
Yeah, you do recognize this dragon. It's Chester. You were best friends growing up.
does it resemble Tiamat that she has seen at least in her dreams?
No.
Okay.
This one, while it does have 3 different colored heads, a yellow head on a dragon, because there are no yellow dragons, is very out of place.
Well, don't make him self-conscious.
Also, its eyes are bulging. It's got big old bug eyes and no eyelids.
It looks like it really
Oh.
has to finish forming.
It's in its early throes. Speaking of, Susie,
Yeah.
it's your go.
I am going to.
Misty, step away.
No, I was gonna go onto its head, but it has 3 of them.
Which head would you like to misty step onto? You
The
can-
yellow one.
Yeah, you misty step up onto the yellow head.
Nice.
Even I don't know how this is gonna go.
Nice.
All right, and that was my bonus action. So while I am up there, I am going to shoot. Is it arms? Sorry, guys. I'm going to use Arms of Hadar, and that is supposed to affect all creatures within 10 feet of me. So it should just be the dragon. And it has to make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes TD6 necrotic damage, and it can't take reactions until its next turn.
Okay.
So you do a strength saving throw.
21.
Nope. JK. All right. On a successful save, the creature takes half the damage. So 1d6. So 4.
Well, it's 2d6, but you cut it in half.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So 4 plus 1, so 2.5. You get two
I get
damage.
2.
Unless we round up, then you can't turn.
I get 3 necrotic damage.
And then no other effect.
All right. Anything else?
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to jump down now unless I get a movement. How high up is the dragon?
The dragon head is 30 feet up.
Oh, wow. I'll catch you.
Slide down the back.
I'm gonna try to slide down the back.
Hang out on its wings in case we need you to steer it.
Ooh, I jump onto its wings and hope that I can use its wings to steer it. I just got that. No.
I really love that you just went headfirst into that, though.
That's how we play here. I don't want to be on his head much longer, so because he's got 3 of them, he probably doesn't care if he shoots at his. You know what? I am gonna stay there because I don't think he'll breathe fire on his own head.
Are there horns
True.
on the head?
There are 2 horns on each head.
What do you think I'm steering with?
Yeah, you can grab one of the head.
Yeah. Focus.
All right, so I'm going to begin. I'm going to start off really hard and heavy on this one. I'm going to begin with my Celestial Revelation as I transform in Draconic Wings of my own. form on my back.
Whoa!
And I am going to fly in this direction, trying to get his attention away from the gnomes.
The head on the right side of the dragon follows you, and the head that the middle one, the yellow one that Susie is on, watches but doesn't follow.
Okay, and so what I'm going to do at that point, because I am flying about 30 feet in the air, trying to get his attention into this direction, and I'm going to pull out my piece, because I hope I'm flying in blazing blue glory. And I'm going to start shooting at him. Yeah. All right. Pull the right page. There goes. There's a 25 hit.
A 25 hits.
Okay, cool. So, let me pull out my dice.
Did anybody else know that he could do that?
I thought that's why he always wore a coat.
He's broken.
Was that your bardic inspection?
It's not his turn
I can't do it yet.
Oh, man.
Do you need a water?
All right, so that's going to be a total of. The first shot is. It's going to be 12 regular, what is a pistol? What type of damage? 12 piercing damage, 8 force damage, and 3 radiant damage for the first shot. I'm going to take another shot at him.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume a 21 hits.
It does.
Okay.
Guys, remember what I did? 3 damage on my health.
That's
Good.
going to
You're
be
so good.
That's going to be 10 piercing damage, 4 force damage, and another 3 radiant damage. And I'm just going to end my turn right there.
Cool.
How did I get his attention?
Not only did you get his attention, but one of his bulbous, balloon-like eyes explodes into a shower of goo.
Not on my good coat.
Not Jer.
Not sure. That's me. Who's after me?
The dragon. The dragon's.
It would be Ryoko.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go over to Ryoko.
Oh, yay. I like having friends.
Protect me.
I'll protect you with my life.
And then I'm gonna start singing as a bonus action and give Ryoko a bark inspiration.
Thank you.
And also go ahead and cast a
No. Just because he looked at
Oh.
you.
No.
He looked at my leg.
He was cool with me before then. As soon as I looked at the leg, he's like, don't even think about it.
Hey,
You're a
Can you
good
go back
boy.
this way? Be nice.
no, that's useless.
I don't know what it is. Like just that dogs. I have that effect on dogs apparently.
No.
At first, initially, then they grow to like me.
If it's like that,
It's the animal-like rage that hides just behind your eyes.
Thought people didn't notice about that. Lillian says it's the ferret smell.
Oh, it's that.
I should have had this.
I'm not doing anything, man. Be cool. Be cool.
What you doing there, Russ?
So I'm looking at a spell real fast. Nope, not that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Firebolt
Okay.
at one of the heads.
Cool.
Does a 19.
A 19 will hit.
And then what is this? I'll see if I was gonna use that spell, but I didn't. 1d10. Six damage.
As you let loose a firebolt at the third remaining head, the red one, you see its maw open up in anticipation of the firebolt, and it swallows your firebolt whole.
Tasty.
And it looks like it enjoyed it.
Hey, don't shoot fire at the redhead.
Or maybe you just made friends.
Maybe.
Anything else you might want to do there, not jerk?
Not sure. No, I used my movement and my action and my bonus action.
All right. As the dragon continues to try and fly, its muscles begin to strain. You can see flesh dropping from its body. You see one of its wings go, it tears the membrane all the way up to its the bone of its wing, and it falls to the ground. And as it falls, you can see the flesh of its body begin to jiggle, and some of it falls loose. And it lets loose a horrid groan of pain. And then it takes a swipe down at, oh heck yeah, at two of the gnomes.
Are they not moving?
Later, gators.
Are they not moving on their own accord?
The gnomes
Yes.
who couldn't move 5 minutes ago,
That's a good point.
they are completely unaware of the imminent danger. It's completely up to you guys. And it just killed two gnomes beneath one of its massive claws.
Yeah, they were already dead.
They sure were. Anyway, that brings it to Ryoko.
Well, Ryoka's pretty grossed out, which is hard to do. So she's thinking she needs to put this poor animal out of his misery. And so she's going to take out her short bow and she's going to aim for the heart.
Ooh.
Heart is where the
14.
A 14. Your arrow glances off of its breastplate scales.
That's
While
a
they
bummer.
may be hanging loose with its flesh, they are still pretty effective.
That's a bummer. What do I do with the bardic inspiration?
Yeah, isn't that a Bardic Inspirations that I forgot?
Do I get to reroll?
I mean, you can add it to your 14 to see if you then hit.
Yeah, D6.
Yeah.
D6.
What do I do? A d6?
Yeah.
18.
Oh, myself.
Yeah, remembering your bardic inspiration, just as you let your loose your arrow,
Thank you.
it still glances off.
Aw.
Bummer. Okay,
Yeah.
well that ends my turn.
All right, Van.
All right. Van is going to go ahead and let's see how far he is. He's going to go ahead and Misty Step closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Trying to kind of catch the vision of the head looking at focus, and then use his movement to kind of get behind it. 5, 10, 15. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Ah!
Susie's dead.
Susie, roll falling damage.
I use Feather Fall.
And then I'm going to go ahead and just blast to try to get it to turn away from all of our lovely gnome food that it sees.
Fish my friend.
Don't think a 2 plus. I don't think a 10 is going to hit.
A 10 does not hit.
Attack 2. Also a 10. Probably not going to hit.
Also,
And level. I normally have this automated because level 6 we only have 2. Yeah, so I try to get its attention, but it just sails by as I'm trying to not hit Susie off the dragon. And that's totally what happened. Yeah.
all right. Nothing else?
Nothing else?
Susie.
I'm gonna just try it, but I'm gonna try and cast Reduce on the dragon.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
16.
You have a plus 10 Constitution?
Stop looking.
All right, that passes. So then I'm gonna cast Hex on it as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take away, I'm gonna yell out to my team, because it says take away an ability.
Excuse you.
So
Sorry, guys, it's
in
a pizza.
that was an instance where Hex could have gone first, because then it would have been a negative to his constitution.
Well learned.
Yeah. Oh, it's just for ability checks? Oh.
Oh, it can't be like eyesight.
Freaking BG3.
So it doesn't like make your. It only makes him like bad at athletics or something like that if you're trying to grab him.
Okay. I'll make it bad at. Can I make it bad at dexterity?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, you're not bad at dexterity.
He's so bad at dexterity. Oh my gosh.
Right, is that a
horrible.
thing?
Yeah. So he'll
Yeah.
he'll be bad at like sleight of hand and stealth. He's not getting away from us probably.
Or like strength. I don't know. What I'm not sure.
Pretty good.
You think it
It doesn't really matter too much.
probably doesn't, but I'll make it have really bad charisma.
He's less likable. Immediately, everybody in the room likes him just a little bit less.
Has nothing to do with the giant pustules and
It really doesn't.
murdering gnomes.
It's really his personality.
Okay. I'm on the dragon and I'm casting hex. I'm like, take a vote! Strength or dexterity!
I have hex too, so don't worry. I'll do the other one.
Alright, we'll do dexterity.
Dexterity, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I should play right.
Anything else, Susie?
No.
Focus.
Yes. All right, I'm going to take a look at him, and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt.
Yeah. You sure will.
Come on. Well, I mean, it's not a nat 20, but will 25 hit?
It will.
All right, that will be 6d6s. Eleven. 20 radiant damage.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Right on the head that was staring at me.
Yeah. You got it.
And yeah, that I guess that kind of ends my turn right there.
All right. Not jerk.
I'm gonna move a little bit this way, actually.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Not jerk.
Thinking that Yoko just didn't hear me before.
A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now.
Give Yoko another part of inspiration.
All right. Ryoga has another bar.
Oh, thank you. I need it.
And then vicious mockery. It says it need not understand you. And I cast mockery on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Not very hard to do.
No.
It's a giant pus monster.
Hey man, you look like you're falling apart.
17.
Come on, man, try to hold it together.
Right, that's 17 because it's a 3 modifier plus 14.
I thought that they did a.
I thought they did the same throw.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was a saving throw.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What is it? What is it? Wisdom? Wisdom saving throw?
I think so. Wisdom, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Hey, I beat it.
Cool. What? How much damage?
No. No. Yes.
I forgot to. Is it too late to add 3 radiant damage to that attack I just did?
Yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah, I just realized while I'm flying I got 3 extra.
Yeah, that's fine. I gotcha.
Just flying around.
6
Right.
damage.
6 whole damage?
Wait, yes, 6.
Wow.
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 Also something else.
Oh, and
There's another thing that also helps.
And it cries?
It cries. Yes, actually, yeah, sure. You can make it cry.
I don't want it to cry.
Its malformed tear ducts begin to just kind of ooze.
Yes, disadvantage.
oh, disadvantage next attack.
Disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah, it does.
Man, what good timing this is.
Like what?
Do you know
Because
why?
he's attacking now.
because he's attacking now. You tried to get his attention, and you thought you didn't, but you did. Poor Susie.
Stop killing me.
You did get his attention. And I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Van.
As long as I don't look at it, we're cool.
18.
An 18?
Yes.
I just weirded them out at first when I.
It's because you're
Oh,
tall.
My dad's dogs do the same thing. Like
You
they know me too. They get freaked out.
pass. It breathes a mixture of ice and lightning at you as the blue head and the yellow head atop which Susie sits breathe all over your body. Congratulations, you got his attention.
Oh, want to do this again?
You take 31 damage.
Ouch.
That was half damage.
That was half damage. But yeah, much better than
You said 31?
31. Yes.
How much did he beat your AC by?
It's a saving throw.
Oh, okay, then I couldn't have told. Sorry.
Yeah, and that was me passing. If I failed, I would have died. Well, been unconscious, but.
Which brings us to Ryoko.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
So
now
we're,
is-
we're terrified. Does this make it the pit of despair?
That's what I was thinking of. Get it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it's okay. Just
I'm just now noticing, and that's awesome.
Yeah, take it.
I'm
Wait.
glad we all thought of it.
What does your shirt say?
it is. You never had it so good. Miracle Max's truffles. From Princess-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But sorry.
If you think this is despair, I'm worried.
What's the other dragon?
Before his mama.
Well,
This
his
is
back.
it. And I don't know when the next time I'll get this pun.
Go ahead, Megan.
I don't know what I want to do because his back is to me now, and I don't know if I want to send an arrow through its back. But I'm too far away for my rapier. Can I just move to the right just a little bit so maybe I can get underneath its wing?
Yeah, actually, you have the movement to make it to him, and he's grounded now. He's not flying, so you could use your rapier.
Okay, I want to do that. I want to use my movement to get over to him, and I want to pull out my rapier, and I want to stab its back leg
Yeah, you want it to lose its back leg?
a little bit. Because then at least he can't turn around and go towards the gnomes if he were to turn back around.
Yeah, do it.
How far away is she from me now?
30 feet.
30?
Hey, I could probably catch you.
No. I was thinking
Oh.
sneak attack, but if you're that far away from me, so
20
never mind.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter your distance to her. It matters your distance to the dragon.
Oh,
So sneak attack applies.
Oh, she gets sneak attack.
I totally always think that sneak attack is for my distance to my mates, not to.
Obviously, I did too. So.
Yeah,
Great.
well, with swashbuckler, you get additional sneak attack.
Best friend, do you have a subclass of swashbuckler?
I do now, yeah.
You're a pirate. Living my dream.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and stab the.
Only if you do the Johnny
Yeah,
Depp run.
stab it.
Alright, so we're here and Ryoko.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
100% you can.
Yeah. Oops. I dropped it. Where did it go? Hold on. We're searching. It went really far.
Yeah. Try that thing. That I.
I got a 21.
Whee!
A 21 hits.
Oh,
Give me
very
some
good.
sweet damage with some sweet sneak attack.
Yay. Okay, let's see. I have to make sure I pull out the right.
Rip Radley would
dice.
pull out 36 dice.
And also, like, I had like crazy weapons as well, so it was like,
like Monster Slayer or
yeah,
something like that.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark, yeah. Like everything.
What were you multi-classing?
We were playing like a gold, I forget what it's called, but basically it was 5 ranger, 5 rogue, but we were also only level 5. It was weird. That's pretty dope.
I didn't understand multi-classing, so every time they leveled up, they got 1 level in each class. It was bad.
Alright.
What'd you get, Megan?
Are we friends now?
18 damage.
I think we're
18
friends.
Dang,
damage.
best friend.
Whoa!
How much?
18.
18
Wow.
whole damage.
That's more than
You-
double what I did.
Cut the exposed Achilles tendon of this dragon.
Oh, too soon.
It's gonna need an amputation for
Oh,
sure.
too soon.
Very good. That ends my turn.
I was about to say this seems in poor taste.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's not in poor taste, it's how I cope.
There's a reason Pippin left the room. He's like, I don't appreciate this.
Anything else, Ryoko?
Nope, that ends my turn.
All right, Van.
All right, Van is going to go ahead and gulp and hope he doesn't have to eat another breath attack. And he's going to go ahead and hex. And then Eldritch Blast to be, and is a, let's see, 15 hit.
It does not.
Does a less than a 15 hit. I don't know if that's supposed to be a 9 or a 6, but it doesn't matter. So,
It does not.
all right.
Do you want some new dice?
Yeah, I don't like these dice rolls.
I've got a whole bag right there.
But
Take your pick.
yeah, I will allow a few blasts. Now that I got his attention, I'm like, wait, why did I do this? And just keep quickly blast a couple times as well.
Oh, hey, he was hit with a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever roll advantage for that?
I don't think so. No, we rolled advantage.
I'm gonna be a nice DM, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Does a 19 hit.
19 hits.
All right.
That's how much in trouble we are. Is he's being this nice as a DM. It's like,
All right.
guys, I'm really not trying to kill you at this moment, but you're making it really hard. That's
I mean-
DM speak for, right?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
11,
I'll do it once, but I won't do it again.
14 damage. Does he have immunity or resistance to force or bludgeoning magical that needs to be accounted for?
No.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Where did your Eldritch Blast hit him?
I was mostly just scared of him suddenly turning me and then breathing on me, and so I just went straight towards the center mass of him. Like I was trying to push him away, but I don't have the force to do that. So
Okay. Center mass, you say?
center mass.
Your Eldritch Blast strikes him center mass among his incredibly thick scales on his dragonish hide. But due to the looseness of his flesh and scales, what it ends up doing is creating like a battering ram effect, causing his incredibly hard scales to burst through his rib cage, piercing his heart. And you can see he begins to struggle, and his already failing form begins to dissolve into a mass of goo, which gently lets Susie down to
It's like so slimy.
the ground.
She's just gonna go prestidigitation.
And even though its form fails, what you're stuck with
Oh, yeah.
is a weird congealed jelly-like substance that begins to writhe and move, and its heads poke back up out of the sand.
Oh, hi, friends.
His has dragons, mine have skeletons.
And you're faced with 3 different colored jellies. So much fun.
The wrong day.
You picked the wrong day for what?
Eat the animal. That's what NJ's thinking right now.
Sure, MJ's thinking it.
Susie,
It's okay, man.
As you're let down nicely onto your feet, you look
Shit,
behind you,
almost.
and there's a snake-like jelly substance that lashes out towards you. But it's gonna miss, I'm pretty sure, because does an 8 hit you?
It does not.
And it lashes out at you, but it's misjudged the distance because it doesn't really understand depth perception right now because it's jelly. And it just only figured out how to be like actual physical form, and now it's back to jelly. You guys are jerks for doing this to it, really. But it misses.
Baby.
It misses you. Susie, it's your turn.
Did you say it turned back into jelly?
Yeah, look at it.
I don't. Does it even make sense to transfer my hex into? I'm gonna just as a bonus action transfer my
That's
hex
a good
to the
question.
jelly.
Yeah, you can totally do that. So your hexes are automatically going to be applied to the big red one.
Okay.
Are you looking for another cupcake, sir?
But if you want it to be transferred to one of the singular snake-like jellies
As long as it transfers.
that represent its head, then you'd have to move it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'll just keep it on the. Can I move it as a bonus action?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. For right now, I'm gonna move it as a bonus action to the one right in front of me, and then I will just Eldritch Blast it
At disadvantage
because I'm so close to it.
because you're so close to it.
How about I back it up as an action? Yeah.
You
For my
could. You're
movement.
going to take an attack of opportunity.
Dang it! Like, don't do that because that's cowardly. We'll try.
It's cowardly,
Yeah.
not be because I'm facing danger.
I never back down.
Don't be a coward, he says from way in the back corner.
Hang on a second. Can I use? Was it the yellow one that was electric?
Yes.
So shocking grass probably would do anything.
Probably. Only one way to find out for sure.
Alright. I'm gonna touch it. I touch it and I'm gonna try a shocking grasp with my face.
On the yellow one, right?
Because it's in front of me.
You touch it. Nothing happens.
Because I didn't roll yet. I'm just
All right,
kidding. It's okay. Nothing happens. Now I
I
know.
can save you a roll. It's made of electricity.
Okay. And I already used a bonus action to transfer it. So I think that's all I can really do.
All right. Focus.
All right, so I'm going to see. Are those operating at? Is that to simulate one creature, or is that 3 separate creatures, or 4 separate creatures?
You were fighting one creature,
Okay.
and now what you see are 3 different colored ooze-like substances. And while they are still very close together, you're not sure if they're one or not.
Cool, good to know. I am going to use another guiding bolt, and I'm going to go for the red.
Okay.
The red one in the center.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
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 Sure. Oh, sure.
And is a 14 going to hit there?
14 is gonna hit, yeah.
All righty
Oh, great, Daddy.
there. That's you. That's awfully swell of you there. All right, so that's going to be 21 radiant damage at the big red glob.
21 radiant damage at the big red one.
Yeah. And now anybody who attacks it has advantage.
But remember that because I'm not reminding you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm in a decent position at this moment. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna keep kind of fluttering around like a little butterfly.
A flutterby.
Yeah.
Not jerk.
Seeing Susie doing something with the electric one, I sing out, giving Susie Weavers a little inspiration.
I feel tired.
For whatever they are doing. That's a 1d6 roll. And then also, are there? Is there anything around me that I can hit?
wouldn't say.
Like a catapult?
I mean, so you're way over here,
Yeah.
coward.
Well, like smacking it to act as a catapult.
Yeah, you're surrounded by sand.
But what were the things like the chains and the stuff? And
You can catapult those.
you know what? No.
You can catapult a gnome, but there's no loose item.
One of the needles.
There's no, they're not loose.
They're
It's
attached.
a hose.
So I hit that and head towards the jelly?
Are you trying to like swing in Tarzan style?
No, catapult.
She's trying to use the spell and throw the needles at him.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. Object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in the direction you choose.
Yes, you can catapult a limp noodle needle and a hose.
Huh.
Not something I thought we would have
No.
to cover, but like,
Yeah. Put that on the sentences you didn't think you were going to say today.
it doesn't have to be a certain shape. It can be anything under that amount of pounds.
Huh.
Make a dexterity saving throw on the big red.
The big red makes a
Red.
dexterity saving throw. 10.
I beat that. Needs to be a 14.
Well, it didn't.
Oh gosh, where?
Because clearly not dexterous.
Which ones are these?
It's the ones that look like diamonds.
Shiny fat like a diamond.
Yeah. I was trying to be fancy with that. 6.
This is so cool.
6. 10. Ooh.
Where'd you get this?
Team move.
Good to know. That's cool.
16 damage.
16 damage.
And I didn't even do advantage because I.
Anything else, Notger?
No.
Ryoko.
No. Yeah. No.
Well, is there really a lot for me to stab at?
I mean, you got jellies right in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to stab at them, but is that dumb? I guess is my question.
No, that's not
Okay.
dumb.
I want to stab at the jelly nearest me. I think that's the red one.
At advantage, Ryoko. At advantage.
Adding
It's
advantage.
advantage.
Very good.
Trying to read my stat blocks, Bradley?
Oh no, I've been seeing them.
I wanted to see where the dudes were. So what I was doing on my turn.
Gotcha.
Shows you what I.
17.
There is no stat blocks.
17 does hit.
Okay. Let's see.
This guy's arm's kind of weak.
There's no sneak attack on this one though.
That's fair. I mean, it's kind of rude to sneak attack a jelly anyway.
I know Swashbuckler gives you some extra things for sneak attack, but I do not know what they are.
8 damage.
I know very little about rogues. I
Damage.
should probably play one then.
And that finishes my turn.
Cool.
At one point.
So sneak attack usually works when there's an ally within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yes, use it.
With Swashbuckler, you also get sneak attack if there's an ally within 5 feet of you.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Here.
So even if they're like behind you, you get that.
Oh, I like that.
Unless I'm completely wrong, in which case I will be prepared to eat my words.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't say, hold on. On D&D Beyond, it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy is the target within 5 feet of it. But that's it. It doesn't say anything else in regards to spatial.
I'll have to reread.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go look it up, and then I could tell you.
Okay. The magma-like snake jelly comes over here and picks up a gnome.
Oh no, you didn't.
It's not gonna work, is it? And it picks up a gnome.
Told you gnomes make better ammo than needles.
They weigh more than 5 pounds.
And it hurls that unconscious gnome into. Put that on there for literally no reason. It hurls the gnome into the big jelly, and the jelly, you see it do kind of like this. No, I'm not waiting. Does kind of like a chewing motion with
He's
its
saying,
body.
No, you don't do that though.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he?
Yeah, because when you roll, because you rolled 3.
It's just an automatic hit.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
Unconscious.
I was doing the whole
Important.
important thing, yeah.
Saving. These gnomes are expendable, so that
How
I can
dare
prove
you?
a point.
They're from my village.
And
No,
you
we were in your
see
village.
the gnome inside the big red jelly dissolves into nothing.
Oh no, Auntie.
Oh no.
We're gonna end up with
Oh,
two gnomes. At the end of this,
gnome.
it'll be like you were all that was left when I got here.
I'm glad we worked so hard to disconnect them from the two.
Hey, we got the dragon done. But a little weaker.
Probably.
Nom, 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 nom.
And this one picks up this gnome,
Okay.
but it hangs on to it.
Dun.
Van.
All right. Van is going to go ahead and move this. Let's see. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not what I wanted to be, but oh well. Yeah, whatever. Didn't work out like I wanted to, but I'll stand there and I'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast at the dude in the center, the one that just ate somebody.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You said my hex was still on it, right?
Yep. Yeah, double that hex damage.
Where's my? This is a weird chick. 12, 9, so 21, 24 damage for my first bolt into the reddish blob,
Just his first.
and then does a 24 hits
Yep.
for another math 12 damage into the reddish one as well.
Wow.
And I'll go ahead and summons up my favorite sword of my elf god.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Where would you like it?
I would like to try to get the attention of the orange one. So I'm going to start swinging at that one. Does a 16, 24 hit that one,
It does.
dealing 5 damage.
Whoa, hot dang.
That'll be banned.
Okay.
I just want to pronounce the name and like your deity as like Corleone.
I have no idea how to pronounce it. That's why I said their elf god deity.
Steve.
Okay. Susie, that yellow
Steve
one
seems like a
is
very
going
divine
to lash out at you again. A natural 20.
No,
Yay!
no, it doesn't.
That's a
That's
good one.
okay. I can go unconscious for a bit. Probably contributing a lot here.
I want to use the portent on this one. It's going to be you rolled 3.
Okay. It lashes out at you, and just before it wraps its whole body around you, it begins to spasm uncontrollably, and then it just kind of backs up.
I can just picture it picking you up and throwing you into the red thing.
It's cool. I'll let you do something there. Thanks.
Which gives you perfect opening, Susie. It's your turn.
I'm going to.
Yes.
I'm going to.
Stranger.
No, I know it's at disadvantage, but I'm just going to blast at it in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, so that one's 6. That one's an 8, so we got those out of the way. That one is a 19. And that one is a 15.
A 6 and an 8 will miss.
The other one's hit.
Well,
Wait,
you're rolling
wait.
at disadvantage.
Wait, you also have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
So you get 2 Eldritch Blasts, right?
Yeah.
Which means you.
So I just rolled all 4 of them. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. I got you. But now I'm going to roll it again on turn. So with the.
Well, that's not how Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, is it not? I don't know. I'm just rolling dice.
You're-
I'll roll these ones
Okay,
too.
so all right. Then your second one will hit.
Well, that's okay. No, if it doesn't hit, it doesn't
Your
hit.
second one will hit. Your second one will hit.
I don't need
Let's go.
Okay, I don't need pity points.
It's not pity points. You're right. That was wrong. Your second one will hit.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Because that was only 4. But then I was going to look and see. Oh, Alton, did you get farther from me?
I'm not alternate
It's
anymore.
Vanna.
No, whoa, what?
Years.
That's a long time.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've heard that name.
I'm sorry.
It is here, and you go, who's Alton?
I'm. Oh no, that's an action on the bonus action for a bonus action for Van.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alton?
Yeah, Alton.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah.
Focus.
All right. I see that arm trying to grab that gnome over there,
Yeah.
and I grab my piece and I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try shooting the arm so it drops the gnome. not the
Yeah,
gnome.
let's see.
Some Wild West stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. Ah, says the gnome.
I have to remind myself it's not a real gnome. All right, does a I forgot how to do math there for a second, but does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit.
Okay, cool. Just doing some trick shots here. So that will be, the first one will be 11 piercing damage, and then it'll be 6 force damage and 3 radiant.
11, 6, and 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take another shot again. And that's going to be 15. Does that hit?
15 does hit.
All right.
You know when I turn off my camera all the time when we're playing?
It's because of this.
9 piercing damage, 2 force damage, 3 radiant. Does it let go of the gnome?
It sure does not.
Ah, okay. Well, I tried.
Let go of the gnome. As if I would make it that easy.
I tried. Anyways, well, that sucks. Anyways, how's your health looking?
A bit better.
Okay.
And you see, he's just like frostbitten, and then also what was it? Also, you see little sparks also just kind of zip around him.
Your hair.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna expend 3d6 as I use 3 healing light.
Nice.
Or 3 healing light dice. So I'm gonna roll this for you. 3d6 health. You, sir, get 12 healing.
Thank you.
Hey, Russell, can you reach into that cooler and hand me some Bardic Inspiration?
What kind? Was that?
Red.
What's that?
Was it?
I need some red Bardic Inspiration. Joke's on you. I'm gonna open it. If it ruins my laptop and the stream gets ruined, I'm gonna be mad. Oh! It was upside down. Thanks. Now I get to roll an extra d6 against you guys.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Not sure.
Not jerk. Your go. Ooh. Not jerk. Jadams.
Firebolt at the blue one. Firebolt.
Firebolt
Firebolt.
at the blue one.
Yep.
Okay.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
For a second, I thought he said fireball, and I was like, all the gnomes, though.
I considered it, but I'm like, everyone's a little bit too close.
That's so fire. That's a damn plus. Oh, does 11 hit?
No.
Do I use it? Do I use it now?
A decision that should be made promptly.
I'm not using it.
Okay.
And I'm going to some kind of fence over. How big are these squares?
You can move 6. Okay.
Oh, 6. I can do maths.
You walk past and go dun 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 dun.
Anything else? Ryoko,
I'm gonna stab the jelly again.
you should stab that jelly. Man, if only she got
I'm not going to stab the jelly.
No, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Oh, yeah.
I got it wrong.
As you stab toward the jelly kind of, it takes shape and it molds itself around your blade.
Yeah, just
Oh,
a
not my
clarification on the
blade.
future. So how her bonus sneak attack thing is, I looked it up. It was as long as she has only one enemy, the one that she's hitting next to her, she can get sneak attack if there's even if there's no allies around it.
Oh, okay.
But
that's
if she has 2 enemies next to her, then she can't. But
Gotcha.
Oh.
So I just got it mixed up.
yeah,
Thank
Alright.
you.
Cool. So,
but she also doesn't provoke opportunity attacks after she hits something, so she can move away from the thing she hit if she wanted to.
that part, yeah,
Ooh,
that part's
sneaky.
awesome.
Wait, so could I disengage right now since it has hold
Yeah,
of
you
my
don't even
blade?
need to. You can, and it won't be able to hit you.
Yep.
Yes,
What?
I do so.
Did you wanted to move away?
Yeah, well, I
Which-
want my blade back. I'm scared it's going to take it, so I'm going to.
Which direction do you want to move away?
I want to move to the
You didn't hear you. Sorry.
right. Thank you. And
Yeah,
that is
you
my
bet.
turn.
Okay. The fiery ooze is going to pick up another gnome and huck it into the center of the main ooze.
Yuck.
Gonna yell out to the group, don't start, try stopping it. It's rigged.
It's rigged.
And then the icy ooze is gonna fling this gnome. Man, you guys are not saving many gnomes.
No.
Rescue missions aren't really our thing. It's more like hit man missions that are our thing.
Yeah, I guess the whole challenge I set up for you guys is just like, just keep shooting.
We take lives, we don't save them.
Oh, man.
We tried.
Yeah, we attempt.
So Van is going to go ahead and look where he was trying to calculate before, but miscalculated. To right here, and then use the thing that Susie used. But this time, hopefully, these are considered 2 different things. So both the orange and the red one will be attacked by the arms of Hadar. They need to both make strength saving throws.
Wow, the orange and the red one.
Within
Yes.
10 feet?
Strength saving throws?
Yep.
The orange got a 13
For you.
and a 10 from the big red one.
All right, they both will take 10 damage. Necrotic damage. That was my action, and my bonus action will be trying to swing my sword at the orange one.
Swing my sword, I can swing my sword.
And it'll be a 27, I'm assuming hits,
Hits, absolutely.
dealing 3 damage.
I can do some damage. Cool.
That'll begin.
Well, that was awesome. I'm going to try this one more time. Hey, Susie.
Hi, my name's Shuji Weaver.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
What's your AC at?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I was gonna.
No, I'm just kidding. No, my AC's good.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if you have it, or if it barely hits, I can do that thing to save you.
Oh, at the 12.
Oh, and then you rolled a 16. Yeah.
16, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, but-
what does Silver Dwarf do?
Make some reroll.
Yeah, make some reroll at disadvantage.
I mean, like, I haven't been hit yet, though, guys. That doesn't seem fair. It's fine.
I want to use Silver Barbs, dang it. Wait, that's reaction?
Yeah.
So can I use it?
Yeah.
I don't even use all your slots on me, though, because I'm not contributing a lot here. I would say the two.
No,
that are
Okay,
good.
you're using it.
Yeah.
All right. 17. That's still hit. Still
It
hit.
must be
Try.
harder.
You tried.
And you are
Paralyzed.
grappled. Make a dexterity saving throw as this thing tries to chuck you into the big raiders.
Ooh, an adventure.
No.
7.
Nope.
Oh,
Swan dive.
Wait, but advance it on the next roll, right? You can then choose a different creature. You can see within range and choose the creature has advantage on the next roll.
So she has advantage?
Yes.
Reroll that.
Your respawn right here. Oh, that was nicer. 22.
It is unable to chuck you into the red ooze, but you are still.
He was so excited there for a second.
Right. I was so
I'm
excited.
wondering what I did wrong. Like, let's get rid of me. I made you one.
You were standing close.
If you notice, the rest of
Is it-
us are across the board.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disengage.
Susie, that puts it at you, but you are currently grappled. You would need to.
I'm shocking you guys doesn't do anything.
You need to roll to escape.
Could I just use chill touch while it's touching me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If Pippin doesn't start howling in a minute, I don't know.
I'll allow it.
Oh, I could also, I guess, just roll. I'm sorry.
Where's the fun in that?
I know. Okay. No, probably not. 15.
For what?
Chill touch to hit.
Yeah.
You
Yay!
tell the arm to chill.
It's like, yeah. 6. You're cold now. It's necrotic damage. Oh, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Not that it ever had that option, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Cool. Focus.
Okay, seeing that Susie is kind of stuck there.
I got it, guys. It's fine.
Hanging upside down.
She says still grappled.
I will not disengage.
All right, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the arm that's grappling Susie.
Okay.
See if I can get it to drop her.
Sure.
Uh, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant damage. Anything else?
I'm going to assume that it's still got her, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would it drop her? It's got exactly what it wants.
Good point.
No.
I just kind of shrug, and I mean, is anybody damaged right now? Or-
Well, I tried.
I gave the best effort, you know.
Not jerk.
I was gonna attack that one, but.
No, shave the gnomes.
I am. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that spell. I have a thing set up for the blue one, but not this one.
The big one, the big red one.
I was gonna hit the blue one, but
Which one are you going for?
this one
The yellow one.
with the Susie.
Okay.
Does a I'm guessing not. I could use my other thing. I'm not.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 7, but I'm thinking if I want to use 7 and 10. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit. It misses.
Yeah. So the 19 would hit.
A 19 would. Is it a 19
It's a
or
19.
Okay, you're making it a 19.
Yeah.
A 19 hits.
Hopefully it's good enough to help.
Which one did you get in gold?
What's that?
Which one did you get in
I
gold?
got the one that he's holding. So,
Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, you didn't roll with
Oh,
advantage.
Okay, sorry. I thought someone else got
so
it.
you don't need to use your 19
No, I don't.
unless you fail.
Unless he gets worse.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Yay!
Save your
Yay!
19. You just might need it.
I think I will. I think I will. That was pretty good. Is that a 7?
Yeah.
20 damage. 20.
20 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Wait. I'll just. Okay, anyway.
Okay. That's it?
Object to strike, which is let's take a dexterity save. Oh, I hit it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
You pass that. So you keep moving.
Cool. It can keep moving.
Yeah.
Awesome. What'd you hit it with?
A gnome.
I dropped something in my possession. Let's see. I have.
Was it catapult?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just curious.
Yeah, catapult.
Ryoko.
I'm going to stab. Well, I don't know. What am I closest to now? The blue guy?
You are equidistant from the red and the blue.
Just flinging
Very good.
To give it to somebody, and then we'll just.
I'm gonna stab the blue guy. Switch it up.
You're gonna attack the blue guy?
Yeah. No,
That
I'm
sounds
not.
like a solid plan. What are you gonna do to the blue guy?
I'm gonna do nothing. I got a 6.
Yeah. A 6 does nothing.
Yeah.
Just slaps around the arms.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, cool. This one's gonna move. And it's gonna pick up another gnome. And it's gonna hurl it into the ooze.
Ugh.
It's not disheartening at all, is it, Susie?
She can't insist.
That was Bartholomew. He was very nice.
And then
He owed you money.
the blue one's gonna pick up a gnome
Not the child.
and is gonna hurl it into the ooze.
Not the baby.
How many gnomes have we lost so far?
Well, there's 10 now.
We started with 18.
Yeah, we're down 8 gnomes.
Woo!
Guys, we're really terrible at
We're
this.
over 50% still.
We're okay. The kids are still alive, I think, right? No, one
No,
of
you
them's
just
gone.
killed
You
one.
just ate
Yeah,
one.
one of the kids is gone. Oops.
You are still alive.
Van.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and oh, that sounds like a bad idea. Just no, I don't want to hit you. So currently, Susie is basically in the same spot as the yellow ooze, right?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It's not just she's not just grappled. It's also like heaving it over its head.
It's got her constricted. It's like wrapped around her.
Okay.
You've heard of stress blankets, right? It's a little like that.
It's a blanket made of stress.
That's
All
what
right.
we get.
I'm just going to continue blasting the one eating everything.
Oh, yeah, we did link it. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It's force.
I don't. Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit the one that's
Okay,
eating
you're sure.
things.
No.
No, I'm not so scared.
Total of 11, 14 damage. And then 16 again, dealing another 6 damage.
Cool.
Wait, we're similar things. What are you using that's getting all this damage?
I'm just using Oversplits.
Well, I can't.
But also Hex.
No.
And then bonus action, I'm going to go swing my sword at the orange one once again.
Okay.
24
Hits.
for 1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1 whole damage.
Yes.
It explodes. No. Okay, cool. And
Flubber's about to eat Susie.
Oh dear.
He's running away. What? You don't
It's-
want me anymore?
running away.
Pocket opportunity attack for Susie.
No.
Flail your arm
Sure.
as it runs away.
Sure doesn't. But as it begins to ooze away, it is gonna try and chuck her again. Dexterity saving throw.
No, me?
Yeah,
I have
you.
disadvantage? Because I'm grappled?
No,
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw. Try not to get thrown.
No green. Plus 2 is 16. Unless I'm still getting that plus 1 you gave me as a gift. Then it's 17.
Okay, yeah, you are not thrown. Dang it!
It's all that stew I ate, guys.
Heck
Don't
yeah,
worry,
Stu
you
saves
know.
lives.
Okay, now you can make a strength saving throw to try and break free from your grapple.
-1, don't kill me now. Oh.
What is it?
Hold on.
What is it?
A 2. -1 is 1.
You're grappled.
Yay!
Still. How fun is this? Focus.
All right, so I have a strategy. We're gonna try this.
I'm excited.
Yes, let's see this. Okay, I'm gonna try this a second time, but different now. Because I'm gonna take my piece and I'm gonna shoot the arm holding her.
Okay.
But does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm gonna expend a spell slot and I'm gonna not only do extra damage but knock it prone.
Ah. Ooh. Okay.
Let's see if that actually works.
Ooh. Ah.
Watch it do nothing. Where's my dice?
Ah.
Half the game is me just, where are my dice? Where did my dice go? All right, so that's going to be 13 piercing damage, 6 force damage.
Describe it.
Okay, I shoot it, it just explodes jelly going everywhere.
Sparkles.
Cool. It also explodes Susie going everywhere.
Ooh, bye, Susie.
Hey, let's go, Susie! Let's go, Susie!
So he just cartwheel on the ground through the blood.
I'm gonna take a shot at take another shot at the red one as it's trying to run away.
I printed these and I painted these. I've been waiting to use them for months.
Okay, and I'm gonna assume does a 12 hit the big red one?
A 12 does not hit the big red one.
Okay, that ends my turn. Is Susie damaged?
Susie's so damaged.
Just emotionally.
Okay. Emotional damage. Okay. Well, that ends my turn. Then.
Not jerk.
That's me. Oh. Was a 22 hit the blue one
It does.
with damage of the fire kind.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
the middle kind.
Uh-huh. How much?
Another one.
Where did my D10 go? I just put it away. Dang it! Why?
See what I'm talking about? Where are my dice? Where did I put them? Dementia sucks, guys.
No. Ooh.
Nice.
18.
18.
That's 2d10.
Good gosh.
Yeah, that's a 9, right?
Yeah.
And I rolled it twice from the air.
Get it from the air.
From the air. I was like,
We
Wait,
watched
wait,
it.
did you cast Firebolt?
yeah.
Oh, you got to roll at disadvantage. You're within 5 feet.
Oh, so with this thing?
Yeah.
Well, what does that say?
11.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh, it still hits. It's gone.
Firebolt.
It's gone.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
This is what I do.
You go to the club?
I knew I saw those dance moves before.
Any-
And I say, guys, I did something.
It's a St. Patrick's Day dance.
Anything else?
And then I look over at, who have I not given me anything to? Van. And I say, give him that old razzle-dazzle. And I give you a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
That's it.
All right, Ryoko.
I am going to get. Can I get closer to the orange guy?
Yeah, you sure can.
Yeah. And then I want to stab him.
And you're going to stab it.
14.
It hits.
Yay! Finally.
It's funny because she can only see me.
7 damage.
She can't see you. You're out of frame.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing Laura was more important than seeing you.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
I
had to-
agree.
I love to see Laura.
I love to see Ryoko.
You're my wife. Stop.
Suddenly.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
So
you gave Van advantage. Ryoko hits. What's your damage?
7 damage.
Is that including sneak attack?
No. Can I do sneak attack? Is there not? I thought there was another guy.
Oh yeah, because they're just gnomes.
No, that's it.
Interesting.
But her swashbuckler, she only has one enemy next to it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one
yeah,
enemy.
with swashbuckler, that gives you sneak attack. Still got
Very good. I thought there was a
Changed my
second
mind about
enemy
that
right
one.
next to me. Okay, great. So 3d6. So
Yeah.
that's 7.
Sorry.
22. I got 2 6s back to back.
What are you doing over there?
Describe it.
I slice through it once, I slice through it twice, and 3 different sections of it just ooze to the ground. And that's it. That ends my turn.
Okay.
It's like slicing sashimi.
Van.
All right. Van sees. Does it look like the ooze is going anywhere in particular?
Well, it's just oozing about.
Okay.
It doesn't have eyes or like anything that would it's going that way.
All right.
But other than that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have it continue to go that way. I'm not rolling for anything. I need you to go ahead and distance whispers somewhere on one of these many papers. So I'll need you to roll a saving throw of some kind when I find it.
Is it wisdom?
Probably.
Oh, dang it. Oh my, what?
Yeah, you were right, Rowan. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
sorry.
Technology, our one weakness.
Pushing buttons wildly.
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
16.
You beat it. So you do not move. Do you take half damage? Yes, half damage, and it's going to be 3d6.
I think he's seeing green now.
Jelly.
Jelly.
Taking 6 psychic damage.
Cool.
Oh, and my sword is going to float towards it, but it's probably not 20 feet, so just float slowly over there.
Just slow motion.
It makes it.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm actually very freaked out.
It doesn't hit anyway, so
Okay. It rolled that low.
it rolled a 3 plus 8, so yeah.
Cool. Okay. Man, like I want to mess with you guys, but also
I want that. I want that.
okay. Notjer and Ryoko.
Mm.
I need you
Roll for
to
friendship.
make
Yeah.
dexterity saving throws.
I rolled a 19.
That's totally what I saw.
Get rid of
I
that.
got a 15.
How much?
15.
No, I'm not talking to you. Sorry, Megan, how much?
15.
15?
Yeah.
1-5?
Yeah, I rolled
The
really
guys at the
low.
table are so loud.
Sorry.
1-5.
Okay,
I
15.
rolled really low.
You actually both save.
Nice.
Which is great because that's 3, 10, 18. You both take 9 damage, and
What are you doing?
all of these gnomes immediately fail.
Okay, when I said we're gonna end up with 2 left, I was 100% joking.
Look, those two just happen to be outside of the distance. But you guys bunched them all up. And then this whole time didn't move a single one of them.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
What happened was, you're right.
Yeah.
In my defense, I was grappled because I was stubborn.
Yeah. That's what you have to say in your defense? I was stubborn.
That's a solid defense.
You can hate me all you want. But Susie, it is your
Do
turn.
we have the bodies I can use regardless?
We just try to put together random bones.
You do have, was that your birth powder somewhere?
Yeah. I am going to use my action or my movement to stand up.
Okay.
That's not my whole action, right?
No, that's half your movement.
Aha! And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to transfer the hex that happened to the one dragon back to the red ooze
Okay,
thing.
yep.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yep. Okay, yep.
Okay. 9.
Okay,
For
yep.
that
All
one.
right, sure.
And then natural 20 for that one.
Yeah, the 20 hits.
I'll go 2. And
And you get double damage, including double hex.
Yeah.
And we're just okay.
So he goes into a rage.
Yeah!
The hidden multi-class we didn't know she had done.
And then it's my thing, so 2 + 3, so that one's 5. And then you double it, so that's 10. So you said?
So you just roll it twice.
Oh, sorry. So 5
So 5.
plus 8 plus 3 is 11, plus the 5 is 16.
Cool. And then your hex.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I made it important to hex it, then I forget. Plus 1 more.
And then you roll that twice.
Oh. Plus another 3, so 4. Plus
So
the
it's
original.
16
So 20. Yeah,
plus-
16
is
plus 4 is 20.
20.
I was bad at math.
Okay.
Stay in school, kids.
Okay, anything else?
Stretch a little bit more.
On your next turn, as an action, you can stretch.
Hey, I used half an action. I do half a stretch.
Focus.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly in that direction,
With his wings, he still has.
acting like it's completely normal. And yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have anything cool left? Or did I use all my cool stuff? Sure do. I'm gonna shoot it. No, not that dice. That dice has been failing me all evening. Nat 20.
Cool.
Okay, so the first. It's a good thing I chose that dice. So the first one is going to be 18 piercing damage. Sorry, 18 piercing.
That's just the first one?
No, that's part of it.
Part of it.
18. 2 force damage and 6 radiant damage.
26.
Yeah.
Describe it.
Yeah, I shoot at it and it just kind of convulses a little bit and shakes as the blue glowing piercing round goes into it, and it just kind of bursts like bloody jelly.
Not a lot you can do with ooze except burst it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm running out of ideas, man. As it goes all over Notjur.
Yeah, like a zit that's been popped.
Yeah.
Notjur is covered.
His mask is off too.
It becomes far less congealed as it reverts back to its very liquidy state and begins to seep back into the sand. All of the enemies around you have been dealt with, and only 2 of the 18 gnomes remain.
What do you mean there are only 2?
I mean, there's only 2 of the 18 gnomes who
Was
came
there-
down
No,
here.
There were
we
only
found
2.
two.
We only found 2 down here.
Oh yeah, where are the 3 children?
What 3 children?
Man, you guys are horrible heroes. Izuku Midoriya would be so disappointed.
What's going on here?
So you see what happened was.
Prestidigitation on myself.
As I mourn the deaths, presentation to work.
Blood everywhere. And then I got cure wounds as a spell.
You got Cure Wounds as a spell?
I could use it on the kiddos. No.
The gnomes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yep, you sure could.
I want to see.
It could have been done a lot sooner, too.
Oof.
Just to get them up.
Again, we're not here to save lives. We're here to take them.
Well, we also went into shock when we healed them, so
Just the one guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did he get eaten?
yeah, he did.
Ah, Shaco.
Well, would 2 help them out at all?
Yeah.
Okay, before you use your spell slot, I'll use the rest of my healing light, and they each get 2 more.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah,
Save a spell
they're
slot.
real groggy and they're real sore. They got
Okay.
some massive headaches.
I
But they kind of look around in horror at their dead compatriots.
Do they save them?
And you guys dressed in cult garb.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
immediately begin to get terrified. Oh, please don't hurt us. Oh, we'll need fine. We'll bleed. We'll bleed.
Do I recognize them?
Yeah, you recognize them. That's Gibbledy Miff and Mibbledy Jiff.
Is it pronounced GIF or GIF?
No, it's a J.
Okay, it's a J.
Dibbledy dip
Okay.
and dibbledy jip.
No, Gibbledy Miff and
How-
Mibbledy Jiff.
How dare you? These are proud names.
They grew up there like aunts and uncles to you.
Jibbly myth.
Gibbledy Miff and Mibbledy Jiff.
I feel like you're changing
You're
this.
like making that.
No. They're cousins.
I'm like, yo, J, yo, D.
They're
That's
cousins.
what I called them back in the village. J and D.
Why D?
Is it his name Dibbledy Myth?
No.
What is
Gibbledy Miff
Got that one.
and Mibbledy Jiff.
Oh, see, it's
You're
an
cut off.
inside joke between the 2 of us. I call him D. It's an inside joke.
You wouldn't
fine.
get it. You
But
have
if
to
you had
be
me
this
there.
tall. to get
Yeah, I
it.
bet. I don't think anybody else wants to be there.
Guys, calm down. It's us. We're here to try to help you. Oh, the Sisters of Weavers.
They calm down a little bit as you don't remove your mask. You just
Oh, yeah,
talk
sorry,
to
I
them.
was.
Oh, you do
Yeah,
remove
sorry.
your mask? Would have been
If it-
really confusing. Yeah. and you're able to calm them down. If only for just one moment, as their eyes go wide in terror as they're staring at the center of the
Oh no.
blood-stained sand.
I don't even look. I just cast fireball.
You can see a giant purple hand lifting up out of the sand. And we're going to stop there for tonight.
Very good.
Oh man, and I was gonna give everybody a bunch of health points too, but I talked to them instead. Talk to the hand.
You can talk to the hand. Thanks everybody for coming to our in-person session, which was really hard to see the map for you, I'm sure. But we appreciate it anyway. We will see you all next week as we find out what's on the other side of that hand. Maybe. I don't know. We might just play Evil Dead 2 for another 2 hours.
There's a ladder that's looking real great right now.
Yeah, it sure does. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.